Well, hello there. Misery loves company, and you're the most miserable bastard I know. So, aren't you gonna ask me in?
With a greeting like that, how can I resist?
You, my friend, are not going to believe where I have just been.
Second-hand bridal fair?
Oh, honey, no, much better than that. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Woo! All right, shot right through the heart. Okay, wait, let me just get rid of this here. Okay, I was just at the most fantastic, amazing wedding. I'll take that from you. To the bride and the groom. May they live until they both drop dead.
Olivia got the paternity papers over to us at the speed of light. Once Babe signs on the dotted line, I'm going to be Bess's father under law.
She doesn't have a clue. When she signs these papers, she'll be signing Bess over to us.
Babe, you look a little pale. Did you get enough sleep? Every time I close my eyes, I had the worst dream, Mama. I dreamed that it was my baby who died in the river.
No, it's over. Get back. Get away from me.
Hey, I'm not going to hurt you.
Who the hell are you? Get out.
I didn't mean to frighten
Get out of my room right now.
It's not technically your room. It's my room. And I didn't want our first meeting to go like this. That's why I called before.
I'm calling security.
Don't bother. They're the ones told me they were missing in action. So I was a little concerned.
I was asleep. Doesn't give you a right to break into my room.
I have a master key.
Who are you?
You really don't know, do you?
Other than a stalker who's about to be arrested.
I'm your boss. I own the casino and the hotel. Zach Slater.
That doesn't give you a right to come into my room uninvited.
I did try to apologize, but I think maybe you were too preoccupied to hear me. So I'm sorry again. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time that any woman worked so hard to get me out of her room.
I'm not just any woman, and I still want you gone.
That's fair enough. We'll talk business later.
What business?
I've been out of town, and I got back late last night, and I saw your show.
I don't recall seeing you stop backstage.
It's because I didn't. I tried to find out who was responsible for what I saw. I was knocked out. By you. Almost twice.
You have a very odd way of showing your appreciation.
I know, but I didn't come empty-handed. I think the best way to welcome someone into your family is with fresh brewed coffee, mimosas, and this.
What?
Well, your old contract is screaming for some other casino to steal you away. So I think this one reflects your true value a little more accurately. How do you spell disarray?
Kendall, knock it off. Greenlee and Ryan are not married. Stop jerking me around.
But, like, I would actually make up something so hideous. Yes, they are. They flew off to some storybook castle and tied the knot. It's bad they didn't tie it around each other.
That's not possible. Somebody is lying to you.
No, I witnessed the crime. Cross my heart and hope they die.
All right, then you dreamed it.
Don't we wish? But there is a bright side to all of this. At least Ryan won't be nagging me to trust him anymore. Trust him. That's funny, right? Yeah, his lovely little Greenlee gets exactly what she deserves. A lousy, lying husband. He'll betray her the first chance he gets. Oh, hello?
Good day, Thousand Islands Castle Hotel.
Oh, good day to you, too. Can you please tell me if that lovely newlywed couple, Ryan and Greenlee Lavery, have checked out yet?
One moment, please. Mr. and Mrs. Lavery are still registered. May I connect you to their room?
How could you let this happen?
What, did somebody die and leave me in charge?
You were supposed to stop them, Kendall.
Give me a big fat E for effort. I took your advice, David, and went after Ryan like you told me to. It just blew up in my face. You're to blame for some of this. I'd be willing
after
to
them
bet.
myself.
Well, it's too late. I'm sorry, it's too late. So, now that you and I are a team, how about the two of us spring for a nice little wedding gift together?
It's just awful to hear this little boy calling out, "Mommy, Mommy." And it was me that he was talking to. Babe, honey, that was just a bad dream. You had a little girl. Just all seems so real. Well, I have nightmares that I sprout wings and fly, but that hardly makes me an angel. I didn't even tell you the worst part of it. Bianca was there, and she was laughing. And she had Bess in her arms, and she was saying that Bess was really Miranda. Oh, honey, that's just hormones leaking into your subconscious. Remember those bad dreams you used to have when we lived in that old rat hole on Doubletree Road? Oh, good Lord. I mean, you couldn't shake those nightmares for nothing. The one where I thought that the big bad wolf was coming to get me? But there was no big bad wolf. I couldn't find a job, and I was behind a couple months on the rent. And how a 5-year-old peanut like you picked up that I was in dire straits, I'll never know, but somehow deep down you knew. I mean, you've been through such a time. I can't even imagine how you and Bianca gave birth in that cabin with no help. And then that crash. And your very best friend loses her baby. It's hard enough being a new mom. I mean, then when all this annulment stuff happened, I mean, I'd be surprised if you weren't having nightmares. I just want them all to go away. Well, then you just have to put it where it belongs. Just get it out of your head and don't even think about it. You gotta forget about all this bad stuff, babe. There is no big bad wolf banging on your door. You're getting ready to get married to your little girl's daddy. And your baby is safe. Oh, Mama, what? Oh, I just love you too, girl, so much. Sometimes I just get a little... I gotta take care of some, mother of the bride stuff. I'll be back. Hey, you know what? Mama is usually always right. It was just a bad dream. No way is your daddy gonna let anything ever happen to us.
You have to be careful. Babe can easily get suspicious.
I know how to handle my wife. She's not that complicated.
Yes, but be objective. Not too long ago, you were falling all over yourself in love with her.
Yeah, that's because I was infatuated.
Yeah, well, that's what you call it. I called it a waste of time.
No, you're wrong. I don't regret anything that brought my daughter into this world.
All right, but be careful, because she'll use that against you.
There's been too many lies. Babe will never get under my skin again. It's over. I'm in control now.
Yes, I can see that.
Forget all the bad stuff. Oh, forgive me.
Crystal?
There we are. Fast asleep.
So what's up?
I need you to do something for me. And for Bess. This just arrived from Olivia Fry's office.
Olivia Fry, wasn't that Kendall's lawyer?
Mm-hmm. She drew this up for us.
Oh, JR. If this is a prenup, you don't even have to try to convince me. I don't want a bit of the Chandler money.
No, it's not a prenup. Once we're married, that's for life. Isn't that right, honey?
You bet.
But what it is a document stating that I am Bess's biological father.
But we already had the DNA tests. Why would we even need a contract?
No, don't worry. I trust you. I'm worried about Paul Kramer.
Why?
Well, Livia explained the whole thing to me. When you were married to him, Bess was conceived and born. Now, even though he's not Bess's biological father, he can still make a legal claim on her.
Oh, God. He wouldn't dare, would he?
Well, we can't risk it. Our little girl went through so much to come into this world. Now it's our job to protect her. Hey, that's all I'm doing. Protecting her. And her family. Please, honey, you gotta trust me.
Where's the pen?
We have to get it notarized, and luckily enough, we have one in the family. Dad?
You told him?
That you had another husband when you married my son? Yes, he told me.
And you're not trying to kill me right now.
Well, honestly, it occurred to me. But JR talked me down, convinced me it was an honest mistake, after all.
It really was.
Well, we've come quite a long way since little Elizabeth came into our family, haven't we? I can never hold a grudge against a woman who had given me such a beautiful grandchild. If there were ever grounds for a clean slate, that little girl is it.
Well, then, let's get to those papers, huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I'm here for my fitting. For the dress, for the wedding.
Oh, right. Sure, yeah.
I hope I'm not too early.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. Well, then I'll go find Babe.
Wait. Bianca, how are you doing?
I'm better. Really.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. I'm so sorry for everything.
No, I'm the one who should be apologizing.
No, for what?
I took Bess. I thought she was mine. I can't explain it. And there's no excuse for it, but I won't do it again, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, I never, ever considered that.
Well, I did. And so my friend Maggie is going to be here with me today, and she'll also be at the wedding, just to make sure that I don't have any problems. You know, I haven't seen Bess since.
No, you don't have to say anything, really.
Well, I just want to do what's best for Babe. It means a lot to me that she would ask me to stand up for her at her wedding and for her baby at her christening. And the last thing that she needs is any grief from me.
Oh, yeah, because she loves you so much.
I love her, too. I'm fine. You know that she's the reason that I'm alive. And I owe her the brief life that my baby, that my Miranda. Yeah, I know.
How did you find out who I was?
Don't blame your friend Roberto. He didn't blow the whistle on you.
Did someone come looking for me?
It's not hard to figure out that the Desiree Dubois is not just gonna drop into the desert and become an overnight sensation. Someone like you has to come from somewhere. Hell, we all come from somewhere, right?
Well, if I'm ever interested in your history, I will have the courtesy to ask you personally instead of playing games with your life.
Yeah. That's Vegas for you. It's a town of games. What's yours? Why are you hiding in my casino? And why should I put up with it for another moment?
There's no need to put up with me, Mr. Slater. I'll be out of your hotel in an hour.
That's not what I said. Why don't you fill me in? Erica Kane is a Vegas showgirl with an alias. There's got to be more to that story. So, what are the stakes?
My life is not a game. And cashing in on me is not an option. I'm not here to research a role or generate a book or generate tabloid headlines. I'm not here to win anything at all. I'm here to lose Erica Kane. I'm here to disappear. Of course, you couldn't possibly understand what it's like to get up every day and dread your life.
I understand more than you know.
Maybe Erica has the right idea. I can just go to the desert and lose myself permanently. Then I can make her look like an amateur. Okay, so... Oh, would you look at this? What a lovely golden color. So, what do you say, David? Shall we just go right over the top?
What exactly do you want from me, Kendall?
How about a new, improved version of your castration drug? One that will kill whatever part of me still needs to be loved.
I think I like plan A better. Why don't you pull an Erica? Disappear.
No, that hurts. I never happened to the nice David, the one that reaches out and helps all the needy people in their time of need.
There's no return on it. Therefore, find somebody else's shoulder to cry on, all right? I'm not interested.
Well, who else is going to be bitter and angry with me?
Bye-bye.
Love is enough for most people, Kendall, but not you. And definitely not us. Because the lies just keep coming.
No, I'm not lying to you about this. I told you the truth about what counts. I love you. I'm not lying about that. That's not a lie.
I'm marrying Greenland because I trust her. But you? There is no way that I can trust you now.
So once Adam's used his seal, we're all set?
Once Livia files the documents, no one will take Bess from her home, ever. Because she has a daddy who's nuts about her, and a mommy who any baby would be lucky to have.
This was such a smart thing to do, honey. I really am proud of you.
Hold on to the youngest Chandler. You've got company.
Bianca, I'm really happy that you could make it.
Yeah, honey, I can hold this if you want.
You know what, JR? I got it. I'm used to the whole baby juggle thing. Come here. Oh, you look so beautiful, babe. Thank you. So do you. So hope you're getting excited for the big day. We've been absolutely insane around here, haven't we?
I'm late. There's a big truck parked in the driveway.
You can use the service entrance next time.
So, about your dress, I hope you like it. I kind of had some trouble picking the color, but everything looks great on you, so it should be fine.
Bianca, I'm so glad that you're a part of this.
Oh, thank you, JR. I promise I'm going to be the best godmother that I can possibly be.
Oh, I know you will be. That, guess that makes her an unofficial Chandler. Isn't that right, Dad?
Dear, you will have your work cut out for you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Well, I guess we should head upstairs, huh? We got tons to do. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my hair yet, so I'm going to need your help.
Okay, well.
I want you in that room. Oh, I want you with those girls. And I want you to stay as long as that loon is in the room with her. Bianca is not to be left alone with Bess, ever. And if she starts going off the deep end, scream bloody murder. Am I clear, Mary?
Always nice to be appreciated.
Yes, you're a gem. Now, go. What happened to the extra security you were hiring?
It's handled, but Bianca does seem better.
I leave you with 2 words. Lindbergh, baby.
It's under control, Dad. I'm not frisking Bianca.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, son. Look at you and me. Look at Bianca.
Are you comparing Bianca to Erica?
Yes. Bianca could be a carbon copy of Erica. And Erica has a history of losing it, recovering, and then losing it all over again.
I'll pay you whatever is owed. For my room, for my meals, everything. I don't want Roberto to be held responsible.
Well, it's not that easy. Because Roberto is responsible for discovering you. Maybe I'll give him a bonus. Oh, and your money's no good here.
Whenever I hear that, I know I'm going to end up paying somehow.
Just read the contract. All the current amenities, including this suite, are still free of charge. And if you want me to change your name back to Desiree Dubois, I will do that. She will have a contract worth twice the money, and my word, I will keep her secret.
All this because you like the way I high kick on stage.
You know what you're worth.
True. All right. If there is no deal breaker in the fine print, I'll stay.
Can't imagine anyone pulling the wool over your eyes and getting away with it. It was a real pleasure.
The next time you knock and don't get an answer, slip a note under the door.
Won't happen again. Who did you think I was? A ghost? Come and tell me if this place is haunted.
Oh, I was half asleep. I will say anything in that condition.
Crystal, you're not pregnant too, are you?
Back off, Adam.
Excuse me?
I need you to tell me right now. Are you and JR being straight with Babe?
You mean the way you've been straight with us?
I need to know if JR is for real. This commitment that they're about to make, it means the world to Babe. She loves JR so much, she doesn't know which end is up. And she loves her little girl. And she loves having a family.
Just take it easy,
By
Crystal.
God, it's everything she's ever wanted. What I could never give her. Something real, something solid that nobody can rip out from underneath her. And it's her time now, Adam. She's had enough of being on the outside and looking in. She deserves happiness, her and that little girl. So I want you to tell me right now, is JR going to give her that? Is she gonna have all the good that she deserves? You tell me that. I want you to tell me I didn't do it all for nothing.
What exactly did you do, Crystal?
And so then, Cherie slapped Celia and called her a stage-hugging cow.
What did Rudy do?
Applaud. He said it was the most entertaining that Cherise had been all week.
Sounds like him.
So, what about you?
Oh, same old, same old. Watched about $10 million change hands twice.
Oh, slow day, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I do have some other news for you.
Huh?
I met the owner of your casino.
Zach.
Yeah, he knows who I really am.
What's he gonna do about it?
Nothing. He never told me how charming he is.
Yeah, well, must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, well, I think it's time that we expand our social circles.
Oh, no. Desiree doesn't need any new friends. She needs nice, friends like Pug.
Well, I'm sure that Mr. Slater is all that and more.
Way more. That's why he needs to stay on the list.
Oh, I see. Okay, now. You are my social secretary. Well, if you're going to get your way, then you're going to have to give me the scoop. Just what is it that is not so nice or safe about Zach Slater?
Hello. So glad you like it.
Oh, is that it? Can I see it?
Did you lose something, Mary? Like your sense of direction?
Lucretia had another question about the menu. Good help is so hard to find, don't you think?
Well, thanks for the message.
This has got to be just adorable. Well, I'm sure it is. So, I'm sure you can wear it to so many other christenings, too.
You can go now, Mary.
Was that insensitive? Oh, I didn't mean for it to be. I think Bianca is so terribly brave to be putting herself out there in broad daylight and be involved in such a huge event like this.
Well, I'm honored to do it.
Really, to stand up in front of all those people. Now, listen, when they start to whisper behind your back, I don't want you to think about it. Just ignore it.
Okay, cut it out, Mary.
Well, I don't think anybody is giving this young woman the credit she deserves to stand up there at that christening and hold the baby that she once kidnapped.
Okay,
Can you imagine what kind of a circus the press is going to make out of this and her poor family after everything they've already been
You know what? With her? That's enough. Excuse us.
You want answers, Crystal? Give me some answers. What is it you're afraid you might have done for nothing?
What haven't I done for the sake of those kids? I mean, I've turned myself inside out to make sure that they stay together.
Well, what have you done other than keeping her other husband from us?
JR told you that?
Oh, yes. My son and I have no secrets. And I've decided to get past it.
Well, that's real big of you. Maybe it wasn't all for nothing. And since you asked, no, I didn't just keep it a secret. I took care of the annulment myself. I talked JR into renewing his vows, knowing that it was a lot more than just a renewal.
And that's all?
I did everything I could to keep their love from being in jeopardy. And no, it wasn't my proudest moment.
Well, I suggest that you do the same thing the rest of us have done. Just put it in the past. All that counts now is the future. That little baby's future.
That is all that matters.
I want Bess to have a secure and happy home just as much as you do.
Adam, if you mean that, honey, I could just kiss you.
Please don't. I've been watching JR these past few weeks. I think he's becoming the man I always knew he could become. Having that child has shown him what's important in this world. Family is everything. So I give you my word that JR will do everything needed to give Babe exactly what she deserves.
I needed to hear that.
You're you're a friend, you might be a little more thoughtful of her tender feelings.
You know what? I love Bianca like a sister.
Every word I said was true. Have you even considered the dreadful effect this is going to have on her?
Here's some news, Mary. Nobody cares what you have to say. You're a user and you're a fraud without a true friend to your name. So if you don't cut this out, I'm going to be sending you on a one-way ticket to nowhere real fast.
Oh, my darling. Something tells me you'll beat me out the door.
That woman is a monster. It's no surprise Greenlee's such a mess.
Yeah, well, Mary always has had a cruel streak. Are you okay?
Yeah, of course. It's okay. I'm here. You have nothing to worry about.
I wonder if she's hungry.
You know, maybe we should wait until Babe gets back.
Oh, no. Don't be silly.
Okay. It's okay. Don't cry, sweetheart. Don't cry. Don't cry. That's right. Oh, you're just tired. You're all right.
No, I didn't say that. Zach is a prince. Couldn't be nicer. He's been great to me.
Well, good. Then it's settled. I'll ask him to dinner.
But the guy is my boss. Look, he's not bad or dangerous or connected. He just likes to have a good time.
Well, then we should get along famously.
I just don't want to see anyone sweet get hurt here.
Okay, just let me be sure I have this story straight. You're saying that I am the sweet one and he is the hurtful one?
Again, I never said that. Just consider it more of a general statement, okay?
He's a ladies' man. It's okay. Most of the interesting ones are.
You're killing me. The guy signs my checks. Can't you just trust me and leave it alone on this?
I'm sorry, I'll stop. But it's just so wonderful with your bodyguard. And you don't have to worry about Zach and me.
That sparkle in your eyes is making my blood pressure soar.
Relax. I've met a lot of ladies in my life.
I exercise, I eat right, but still, you're going to kill me here with a heart attack.
You are just such a wonderful protector.
Well, happy to be of service.
No, I mean it. Roberto, it's so refreshing for me to have someone that I can depend on. Although, do understand that I could do this on my own.
Well, maybe I should warn Zach about you.
Look, I doubt if Zach and Desiree's paths are ever going to cross again. And anyhow, if they do, I'm sure that Erica Kane is going to show her face. And probably from Claude. So no man in his right mind would ever get involved with her.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Sure is, Santa.
Crystal, what do you want?
I want you.
Very much appreciated, I'm sure.
Babe just dragged Mary out of her room. She left Bianca with Bess unsupervised.
But what about Maggie?
Oh, that airhead. She has accomplice written all over her.
Well, it's all under control. Beverly, this is my father, Adam Chandler. Beverly Lansing.
How do you do, sir?
I've been better.
This is Bess's new nanny.
Oh, is it so? But just what are your qualifications?
Well, I have 5 little ones of my own.
So does the neighbor's Cocker Spaniel. Those are not the qualifications I hoped for, Miss Lansing.
That's Lieutenant Lansing. Retired PVPD.
20 years, sir. I'd still be there if I hadn't been injured in the line of duty.
During her time on the force, Beverly was a liaison for the Department of Children and Family Services.
Well, welcome to our home. We're trusting you with our most precious commodity.
I understand she's a special baby.
You are aware of your responsibilities, Beverly.
Well, besides tending to young Bess in all matters, I'm to make certain that Bianca Montgomery has no opportunity to take this baby from her family again.
Yeah. You're okay. Everything's all right. I'm right here.
Bianca, you did ask me to come with you to remind you that's Bess.
Of course it's Bess. You only have to look at her to know exactly who she is. Sweetest little baby in the world. Isn't she? Babe? What is it?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
You ready to join me on the dark side?
Honey, I'm already there.
Are you afraid that Paul made a mistake and you've got the wrong baby? You got a raw deal, Kendall. What you need is a plan.
How about we go to bed?
Catch a Ewing reunion on Soap Talk, followed by a special 90-minute Dallas episode, Thursday, May 27th at 5, only on SoapNet.